This is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Welcome into the car. Of course, mid afternoon edition. Of course, in Alberta means close to December 21st that it is going to be dark outside, and that indeed it is. And of course, it is too dark times in Edmonton when it comes to kind of the situation that's been floating around this team for a long while. Going back to last year, even the goaltending question has yet to be solved in the Edmonton Oilers land. We thought, hey, you know what, Stewart and Jack can't be necessarily any worse than they were last year. That turned out to be a lie. Jack Campbell went down to the minor leagues with an assignment to get better, to get back in a groove and come back to the NHL. And Jack Campbell has found himself toiling in the minors, absolutely losing his way to a laughable trade for the Edmonton Oilers. So right now, as we currently sit, friends, this is a dire situation that the Oilers need to take care of. And I think my biggest problem that I have currently is no matter where you look in Oilers media, no matter where you look in Edmonton Oilers management, no matter where you look in how this team is going to approach this situation that is finding a solution in net at the NHL level for the Edmonton Oilers, it is just patience. We're taking it week by week, day by day. We'll see what comes up. And of course, what we're seeing now across the NHL is the fact that goaltenders are going down, getting worse at an alarming rate, right? The quality of goaltender in the NHL nowadays compared to 5 years ago just doesn't even seem to be at the same rate. And the bigger problem as well right now for the Oilers is you don't need a kind of goalie that's going to go out there and win you a Stanley Cup single-handedly. You've got a Connor McDavid and a Leon Draisaitl capable of at least helping, but the biggest problem right now for the Oilers as it sits is even the replacement level goalies are getting, well, apologies there, friends. You've got Aaron Dell signing a contract with the Carolina Hurricanes as a PTO. Yaroslav Halak had done that a little while ago. So that Carolina, is in just as desperate of a situation as we are. Then, of course, you add in now Dallas is without a goalie for a few weeks and Jake Ottinger going down. You've got Toronto's situation, Joseph Woll out for a little bit, but it could be much worse if he comes back and re-aggravates it. I think too, every team out there is looking for a better goalie that's looking to compete. So both the Oilers, Carolina Hurricanes, and anyone else who finds themselves in a goaltending situation is in dire straits for the Oilers kind of situation too, finding an upgrade goalie. So right now, as it sits, going out there and finding that upgrade is getting harder and harder by the minute. Not that we've seen a ton of goalie trades, and you know what, there's guys off the market, right? Montreal still has 3, Columbus still has 4. You've got Detroit with 3. Everybody's got goalies galore. But right now, as it sits, friends, the problem continues along, and other teams are now starting to have the same problem. And as it gets worse, it's not going to get better for the Edmonton Oilers. So it's kind of unacceptable to sit here and think that we're going to just wait it out, see what happens. And I've heard a lot based on what I'm seeing over the course of today's discourse in the media of, well, you know what, we don't need to worry until after January. We don't need to worry until January, whatever the case might be, whether it be post-Christmas or after January, kind of because of a softer schedule. I really don't care. It's unacceptable to be sitting here thinking we can wait on this. We need to make a move now, whether it be to clean up the Jack Campbell situation for reasons I will explain later, or whether it be to actually get an upgrade in net and, of course, go out there and get this job done and start winning hockey games in bunches, right? 8 games in a row is great, but now we've lost 2. I'd love to go out there and win another 8, lose 1, win another 8, lose 1, win another 8, and all of a sudden you're midway to the All-Star break and we're happy and healthy in the NHL standings. But thinking that, man, we got back to 500, we're good, we can wait out the goaltending market is not an acceptable thing to be doing right now. So we got to hopefully see action here. I know Ken Holland said after Christmas is the soonest we'll see action. I hope it is December 29th we see action on the Edmonton Oilers goalie front. Friends, I'm Tyson, this is Dolynny TV. Thanks for being aboard, everybody. Epiphany, Clemhawks, James, I'm seeing a whole bunch of people in the chat here. Charles, welcome aboard. Prismic, you didn't miss much other than me yelling about the Oilers goaltending. Allison, and more as well. Thank you for tuning into the chat this evening. Appreciate everybody being along for the ride. I will catch you a little later on in the studio. Probably get another morning video up as well. I am up on out of here.